Okay, let's be honest, we've all spent our money on some really dumb things. Oh, a pet rock! This will cure my loneliness. Well, that was obviously a joke scenario, but surprisingly, there are multiple products being sold right now that are so bizarre that you won't believe that they actually exist, or for that matter, that anyone actually buys them. Here are the 10 dumbest products you won't believe exist. Number 10 is the Toodaloo. You know, it really is good to share things with your partner, but one manufacturer took that to a whole new, unnecessary level. They developed a product called the Toodaloo, referring to it as a super toilet. This is a twin toilet which actually allows two people to sit, chat, and make eye contact while pooping. If you're in a loveless relationship where conversation is dried up, the Toodaloo has you covered for that as well. Each toilet comes complete with a dock connected to a 7-inch display. That means you can poo, avoid chatting, and watch a film together all at the same time. Each Toodaloo costs $14,000. Yeah, no, I'm good. The idea is so ridiculous that Saturday Night Live actually did a sketch about a love toilet years ago, thinking that no one would actually be silly enough to make such a product. Oh, turns out people really are that silly. Silly like a fox. I wonder how many of these actually sold. Number 9 is the Euro Club. Imagine you're out playing golf on a beautiful day. You're just lining up your driver on that 17th hole when disaster strikes. You desperately need the toilet. The clubhouse is some distance away and you never brought a golf cart, and besides, Reginald from the club is waiting for you to take your next shot. But no need to panic if you have the Euro Club at hand. This is a golf club with a hollow top and a green sheet to go over it. This allows you to relieve yourself into the golf club without interrupting everyone's game. The Euro Club looks like the real thing and will sit in your golf bag without anyone actually knowing, which is probably a good thing because they'll think you're out of your mind. You know, just don't accidentally use it to swing at a ball after you pee into it. Yuck. Yeah, think about the consequences of what would actually happen if that happened. You'd be doing a lot more than apologizing to Reginald for that. Number 8 is the baby crawl mop. Ask anyone with a baby and they're going to tell you it's difficult to stay on top of housework. That's why the genius minds behind the baby mop have developed this essential product to help combine raising a kid with keeping your floors clean. Oh yeah, it gets weird. The difference here is that this jumpsuit is covered in mop bristles. The mop material covers the baby's stomach, legs, and even arms. So when said baby crawls around on the wooden floor, the mop bristles pick up food debris, dirt, and dust. Cause yeah, that's what you want your baby covered in. It's kind of a great way to combine active play with your child and keeping your house clean. Unless you're a sane parent. Some people argue that it also introduces your baby to the world of hard work and teaches your baby to clean up after itself. Oh, and also that child labor is okay in the 21st century, but hey, at least your floors will be clean. Number 7 is the Potty Putter. Oh look, another golf-related product. When you're sitting on the toilet, you sometimes need to pass the time. Oh, but Matt, can't I do that with my cell phone? I mean, you could, or you could read a magazine or something, but really what's missing from your life is a toilet game of golf. And again, we're not talking about a game on your phone. This is an actual game of golf right in front of where you do your poo-poos. The Potty Putter is a green piece of felt which wraps around the base of the toilet, complete with a flag and pole. Along with this, you get a teeny tiny golf putter and ball. Then you just sit on the toilet and putt away at your heart's content. I've heard of people being obsessed by sports, but this is taking it too far. Unless you've got some sort of weird sport/toilet fetish, in which case, go nuts. Number 6 is the bar bubble. Have you ever had difficulty hearing someone in a bar? The music is too loud, or people are shouting all around you? Or maybe you're just an old folk who wants them youngins to turn down the damn gramophone record. If this sounds like you, then the bar bubble is just what you need. It's a plastic sphere with 2 holes in either side. That's it. You can stick your head in the sphere while someone else does the same from the opposite side. And you guessed it, the idea is that it will block out much of the noise around you. Now you can enjoy the art of conversation even in the loudest environments. And also look like a nut job. The only problem is that it really doesn't function as well as it should and can even start vibrating to noise nearby. But since when did a product not working properly ever stop companies from selling it? Never, apparently. Number 5 are pet condiments. If your dog is getting sick of his food and you've tried everything you can think of to get him back to enjoying it, maybe it's time you cracked open some pet condiments. That's right, just like human beings who have ketchup, mustard, and mayo, dogs and other pets also have condiment lines. Yeah. This includes the delightfully named Ketchup. Now you might think ketchup is a ketchup for animals, but in the world of pet condiments, that name means almost nothing. Believe it or not, ketchup is like a gravy food topper. But if that's not to your dog's liking, then maybe you could try mustard. You heard that right, not mustard, mustard. They're very clever. Again, you'd think mustard was like mustard, but no, it's actually salmon. Their mutton aisle product is turkey flavored, and their bark BQ sauce is pork gravy. Yeah, they're not exactly doing a great job at conveying what these condiments actually are. They've got a killer pun writer on their hands at least. Number 4 is the Better Marriage Blanket. We're in the middle of an international marriage crisis, people. More and more couples are getting divorced, and surely there must be a way to keep these couples together in happiness. And I know what you're thinking, marriage counseling, but don't discount the powers of the Better Marriage Blanket. That's right, this product claims to have the power to make a better marriage. But how does it do that, you might be asking? Matt, how does that work? Well, it does so by absorbing flatulence. That's right, the blanket soaks up the smells in bed and stores them inside of it. Ladies, I know you're thinking this might make lying next to a fella more bearable, but let's be honest, we all know you do it too, don't lie. So if your relationship is strained, forget talking about things and trying to reach a better understanding and communicating, blah blah blah. No, instead get a blanket that stores farts instead. It's not rocket science. Number 3 is the Goldfish Walker. When you think about someone taking their pet for a walk, you usually imagine a pet as a dog. And maybe it's going too far, but you can also sometimes see a cat on a leash. But what if I told you there was such a thing as a goldfish walker? That's right, a way to take your goldfish on a walk and let it soak in the street ambience. I hear it's good to socialize fish, yeah. In any case, the walker consists of a wheeled platform that holds a goldfish bowl in place. And in order to stop it from spilling during the walk, the bowl is suspended by 3 rubber cables just above the platform. After that, it's a case of picking up the leash attached to the walker and just strut. Now you too can take your goldfish to play with the other people's pets. Let's also consider the fact that if it's a really hot day, you're gonna have some fish sticks, okay. Number 2 is metal detecting sandals. This one's actually intriguing. Have you ever thought about taking a metal detector to a beach somewhere and trying to find an ancient relic or treasure beneath the sand? Well, maybe you're a little self-conscious and don't want to be lugging around a giant metal detector in a public place, or just generally don't want to look like a nut job. Well, if you are a part of this ridiculously small niche, have no fear because someone has designed the product for you. Metal detecting sandals allows treasure hunters to walk around wearing ordinary looking sandals with a battery pack attached to their legs. The sandals can actually detect metals up to 20 feet away. I would assume that the device lets out a beep or vibrates when it's getting near. If not, that should totally be a thing. Forget that the sandals respond to power lines and metal in people's shoes. Oh, that would just be part of the fun, wouldn't it? Nothing like a little danger while you're enjoying your hobby. Zap. And number 1 is the privacy scarf. In the world of governments using tech to spy on their citizens and hackers lurking around every digital corner waiting to steal your identity, it's good that innovative minds have come up with a new way to protect the average person. Computer security is critical, and that's where the privacy scarf comes in. Throw away your antivirus and firewall software. Who needs that when you've got the privacy scarf, am I right? This ingenious product wraps around your face and then over your computer monitor. This ensures that no snooping spies can peek over your monitor and see what you're watching online. In all seriousness, you can imagine wearing this thing in public, right? It looks like a person fused with their computer. On the other hand, if you enjoy watching, some things that you shouldn't be watching in public, you can do it in public now. No, that's not a good idea. Don't take that advice. Weird products. The world is a weird place, oh, nightmares for days. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Would you guys buy any of these? Be completely honest. Leave a comment below. I want to know. I'm not going to judge you. People are going to judge you. But leave it anyway. I'll see you next time.